Hey YouTube, welcome back to the channel. It's Billy Haynes here with another review. Yeah, and this time we'll be doing Nino. Oh yes, the one, the only Nino. Their first album, revalucion. Now, let's get into it, man, because fuck me. Trying to think, I think this album will come back around about 2001. And I saw them on their first tour here in the UK, and I tell you what, it was a fucking banger of a show. Raging Speedhorn was backing them up at London Astoria, and I'm a huge Speedhorn fan, yeah, old school Speedhorn fan. And at the time, I thought there was no one really touching Speedhorn. Then I saw Il Nino live. They actually wiped the floor of Raging Speedhorn live, and that's saying something. I think there was technical issues actually for Raging Speedhorn, so they didn't put out the best performance that night. But fuck me, did we get our money's worth when Il Nino came on. Now, this album I had heard obviously months before, really liked it at the time. I know they got a lot of fucking flack from, what I call new metal label elitists. Yeah, you know who the fuck you are. Now, Il Nino are a fucking great band, and this is a great fucking album, so let's get into it. God Save Us, yeah? That song is fucking intense as shit. It really is. The drums on it, the vocal deliveries, the guitar, the bass, mate, it's a killer song. 4 out of 5. Goes into probably, that one song that really grabbed me off this album at the time. Probably not as much as, the more I absorbed later on, was If You Still Hate Me. I think is a fantastic song. It is aggressive as hell. Love the drums, like the real vocal delivery on it. It's so raw. Yeah, man, that's a 4 out of 5 for me. Goes into Unreal. Unreal is another great song. That's getting a 4 out of 5. Really love the decks on that one as well, as like the guitars, the drums, the bass. Man, it's great. Absolutely great song. 4 out of 5 for Unreal. Nothing's Clear, I think, is a good song. It's got a bit of Spanish in there as well. If you're into that sort of thing, it's a really good song to listen to. It's getting a 3 out of 5. I think it's a good song. Goes to What Comes Around. I think that was a single off this album as well. And yeah, I really like that song. Even though people are like, oh, it was a single. Fuck you. Yeah, that's getting a 4 out of 5. Really love the vocal delivery on that song. And the bass and the guitar are just cool as shit. Goes into Liar. Again, those deck workings, along with the drums, the bass and the guitar on this song is sick. 4 out of 5 for Liar. Goes into Rumba. Again, that rhythm section really hitting home. I'm always on the fence with that song. There's some days that I really like it, and there's some days that I think it's good. So it's one of those songs. I guess it's up to you how you feel about it. But for me, coming back after these many years to listen to this album again, it is getting a 3 out of 5. It's a good song. Then it goes into Predisposed. Another song that, again, I'm really on the fence about. That's getting a 3 out of 5. I really like the bass and the decks on it again. That's just my opinion. Whatever. Then goes into my favourite track on the entire album, and that is I Am Loco. Dude, like, it's just so full of atmosphere and just pure rawness. I really think that is one of my favourite Il Nino songs of all time. It's getting a 5 out of 5 for me. I fucking love that song. Goes into No Murder. Again, it's a good song. It's getting a 3 out of 5. Like the drums, like the guitar on that one. Rip Out Your Eyes, again, doesn't really hit home all that you know, on that great and that epic level that, you know, you kind of aim for. But I still think it's a good song. It's getting a 3 out of 5 from me. The actual revalucion song, I think, is amazing. You know, and we talk about these title tracks all the time, you know, for their albums. Everyone, not just Il Nino, everyone. It really can be hit and miss. It really can. But this one really delivers. It's getting a 4 out of 5 for me. I love the rhythm section in it. Absolutely love it. It's really crisp. Obviously, the producer and the mix of the album is just, it's great. It sounds great. And then goes into the acoustic ender with you. Again, probably not what I would have gone for personally. You know, if I was rejotting around this album, which I haven't done, so it's just my opinion. It's just nonsensical at this point. It's getting a 3 out of 5. It's a good song. But I think it dampens the album. I really do at this point where you just end it kind of on a nicer tone. Didn't really have the impact for me. But overall, let's talk about it. I think this album, Il Nino's first album, may I remind you, is a 4 out of 5. I think it's an incredible album. I don't know why people hate it. Don't give a fuck if you don't like it. Just my opinion. I think this album's great. I think you should re-listen to it, rediscover it with fresh ears, and, you know, keep your mind open, man. Like, just do it. So yeah, welcoming Nino to the channel. Just done Motorhead for the first time for the channel, which I'm so fucking happy for. Happy to have Il Nino going to be doing all their albums, all their back catalogue. Just like every band that I do on this, I will get into the fold, yeah? And hear my opinions on it. I want to hear your opinions, so like, comment, subscribe, fuck yourself. Couldn't give a fuck what you do, as long as you're having fun, mate, yeah? So let's get on to the next one. I'll see you real soon.